Coming up in our 10th edition of WJMH Reports, we will take you to Capes and Tiara's 9th annual Princess Tea event.
Also, see John Marshall High School's highly successful inaugural lip sync battle.
Furthermore, see the large-scale blood drive also conducted at John Marshall High School.
Stay tuned. That and much more coming up in this edition of WJMH Reports.
Welcome to this edition of WJMH Reports. I'm Chris Evans.
And I'm Xavier McNamara.
The 9th annual Princess Tea recently took place in Moundsville. WJMH reporter Hannah Harper was at the event and has this week's top story.
This event is a magical evening for the children and the parents. This event had a great turnout with almost 100 people attending. There were games, snacks, and everyone got to meet their favorite princesses and got to get autographs with them. Event organizer Trisha Good believes this event is a magical day and is happy to see the kids have something fun to do in Moundsville.
I raised boys, and they complained every day there was nothing to do in Moundsville. Even though I raised boys, I did this for kids, and we get more than just little girls.
Princess Breezy Askew thinks that this event is important to the kids as it allows them to have fun.
Just for something for them to do and get out the house and meet new people.
This event also had many prizes for guests to win. Many kids got to pose with cutouts of the princesses and get pictures with them. Reporting from the Moundsville Penitentiary, I'm Hannah Harper with WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Hannah. They hope to continue this event in the future as the kids really enjoyed it.
Appalachian Outreach is hosting a craft and vendor fair. The fair will be hosted on April 9th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Moundsville Center located within the north gate of the former WV Penitentiary in Moundsville. It is free admission with over 70 small businesses attending as well as food and drinks available. There will also be a 50-50 drawing and a large Chinese auction as well. All proceeds will benefit victims of poverty and disaster in West Virginia. For more information, visit Appalachian Outreach's Facebook page.
The Seeing Hand Association, a local nonprofit that assists the legally blind and visually impaired, held a pet kissing booth event in partnership with the Ohio Valley Animal Shelter. Though donations were of course accepted, the main intention of the event was to raise awareness of the association and to have fun with treats for both pets and people available. Executive Director for the Seeing Hand Association, Karen Hott, had simple, pleasant goals for the event.
We're a pet-friendly agency, and we just wanted to do something fun for the community, raise awareness of our organization, and help the Ohio County Animal Shelter.
While the event is over, you can still donate to both the Seeing Hand Association and the Ohio County Animal Shelter. If you wish to contact the Seeing Hand Association, you can call their number at 304-232-4810. Again, if you wish to contact the Seeing Hand Association, you can call their number at 304-232-4810. For the Ohio County Animal Shelter, you can call their number at 304-546-1013. Again, that's 304-546-1013.
John Marshall teacher Tom Romick and the JM Technology Student Association, in partnership with Miranda Nicole Photography, are hosting a fundraiser for the community to get professional headshot pictures. The headshots will be done on Wednesday, April 13th from 11 a.m. to 6 p.m. in the JMHS Senior Commons. The price for a headshot is $10, and professional dress is suggested. Walk-ins are possible, but appointments are suggested. Background options are available, and digital deliveries will be within a week. For more information or to make an appointment, scan the QR code on your screen. Proceeds from this event will help JMTSA students participate in national and state competitions.
John Marshall held the first lip sync battle earlier this month. The The event was sponsored by the Student Council at JM, and the winners got $100. Each group consisted of 1 to 4 students putting on a performance in front of John Marshall students and staff in the CPA. Student Council Advisor Alexa Bushevisky thinks that the battle was a success because the students had fun with it.
I feel like everyone felt the fun inside. So I think it was really attributed to the students, and I really appreciate their bravery for getting up there in front of all their peers and just having fun and putting forth the effort that they did.
Students were also entertained by a group of teachers that performed in between battles, and everyone had a good time.
The John Marshall Steel Band recently hosted the Steel Band Festival in John Marshall's Gymnasium. Those in attendance heard music from John Marshall High School, Bridge Street Middle School, Sherrard Middle School, Weir High School, Wheeling Park High School, and Steel Casa, a local steel band. The festival also had a special guest composer, Josh Garrett, performing with each group. After having a 2-year break due to COVID, JM Steel Band member Paige Wallace was excited to show the skills of all of the school's steel bands combined.
Finally being able to get here and just release this kind of talent that we have shared across all the bands just made it so special and so important for us to really have this celebration all together.
This year, the proceeds of the festival went toward the Robert James Jim Gracie Memorial Scholarship.
After the break, we will take a look at the new sign that will be hanging at the Marshall County Schools Board of Education.
Keep watching WJMH Reports. We'll be right back.
To a child battling a critical illness, a wish can feel like a dream. But with your help, it isn't out of reach. Wishes are an important part of medical treatment. A chance for kids to see themselves stronger, braver, to see that the impossible is possible. Wishes can give kids the strength to fight, to get better, to grow up. Where there's a wish, there's a way.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Chris Evans.
And I'm Xavier McLemore.
The annual John Marshall Spring Blood Drive recently took place. This was the first in-school drive held since November 2019. WJMH reporter Alex Francis attended the event and has more.
This year, John Marshall High School hosted students will be coordinating this spring blood drive. Everyone who gave blood was asked to eat a healthy and low-fat meal and hydrate by drinking 8 to 16 ounces of non-caffeine or non-alcohol beverages 1 hour before donating. After the donation, everyone had to stay for 15 minutes and make sure they got something to eat and drink. JM Hostess President Taylor West explains how JM Hostess students got involved with this event this year.
All of the workers that you see, besides the Vitalent people, are HOSA Club members. We set up for this blood drive. We're tearing down. We made the worker sheets. We passed out slips. We planned the blood drive, basically, so we did a lot of it.
When you give blood, the donation takes about 10 minutes to save a life. Teacher and blood drive donor Alex Kemp believes participating is very important because of the impact it creates.
Help people out. There's a lot of people that need blood, that get in accidents and whatnot, and every ounce of blood helps 3 people, so it's always nice to get out there and help.
While this spring blood drive is over, blood is always needed. Reporting from John Marshall High School, I'm Alex Francis from WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Alex. In total, 139 units of blood were collected. If you would like to schedule an appointment to donate blood, you can call 412-209-7000. Again, that's 412-209-7000.
The world lost Greg Tremblay, a father of 4, to a drug overdose on March 6, 2015. To memorialize his death and raise awareness of the opioid crisis, Greg's sister and mother-in-law started Black Balloon Day on the day of his father's death, or the following day if it's on a Sunday. Black Balloon Day has grown to be recognized by over 40 businesses, schools, community organizations, churches, and other organizations. This year, it was sponsored by the Rise Prevention Coalition, an organization supported by the Marshall County Health Department. Rise Prevention Coalition coordinator Colin Dorsey elaborated on how the stigma on drug use and overdose make it difficult for those who matter to be involved with someone's struggle.
We have this kind of negative feeling towards it. A lot of people do, they associate it with crime or other kind of negative things. And, that also goes hand in hand with feeling like you are powerless to prevent it or to help those who struggle with addiction. But we try to provide education and Narcan training, which is an overdose reversal drug system that helps prevent deaths from overdose.
Rise is still involved with many events that try to raise awareness for drug abuse and overdose deaths. In addition to participating in the activities and events supported by Rise, you may receive Narcan training provided by the Youth Services System. If you take the YSS Narcan training, you will learn to administer it to reverse an overdose until help may arrive. You will receive 2 dosages to use after training. If you need to contact anyone immediately, from peer support specialists to recovery coaches about drug addiction, you may call the Help4WV helpline with the number 1-844-HELP4WV. Again, that number is 844-HELP4WV. The number is open 24/7, so don't hesitate to call at any time. If you would like to learn more about the stigma about substance abuse and how it impacts people who seek out help, you may go to stigmafreewv.org.
The Moundsville Rotary Club is holding a Flags for Heroes event. You can sponsor a flag for a family member, teacher, veteran, first responder, essential worker, and many more. The Rotary Club and the Boy Scouts will place the sponsored flags at John Marshall for all major patriotic holidays. The cost to sponsor a flag is $60. To sign up to sponsor a flag, email mdvsflagsforheroes@gmail.com. Again, that is mdvsflagsforheroes@gmail.com.
The National Honor Society is holding an induction ceremony for new members joining the program. The Nhs Induction ceremony will be taking place on April 27th at 8 a.m. in JMHS room 284. JMNHS President Amanda Ryan has high expectations for all the new members in the NHS.
We expect the new members to take hold in their community and put themselves out there to volunteer and make volunteer opportunities for their fellow classmates that might not be in National Honor Society.
Approximately 40 students will be inducted into the NHS this year, and family members can attend this ceremony.
John Marshall CTE students put together a sign for the Marshall County Board of Education. Students involved with the business and marketing, welding, fab lab, and auto body collision repair all pitched in to collaborate on this project. The classes had designated responsibilities like painting and auto body collision repair or creation of the sign's LED lights display in the fab lab. Auto body collision repair student Jarrett Grove expressed his gratitude for the opportunity to work with his team on this project.
It was enjoyable. It was fun having everybody come together and work on one thing and just combining all of our skills together to finish the project.
This project came together thanks to the hard work of each individual group involved in the process. The sign will soon be displayed at the Marshall County Board of Education.
Coming up next, WJMH reporter John McGlumphy will sit down with United Way of the Upper Ohio Valley Executive Director Jessica Ryan to learn more about the organization.
Stay tuned. WJMH Reports will return after this break.
Welcome back to WJMH Reports. I'm John McGlumphy. United Way is a charity that aims to help the community in any way they can. From financial support to education, United Way supports communities from across the world, including right here in the Ohio Valley. Joining me now is United Way of the Upper Ohio Valley Executive Director, Jessica Ryan. As the Executive Director, what are your duties?
I actually have the best job in the entire world. So what I do is I'm an advocate for the community and I fundraise. So I talk to people, companies, individuals about why it's important to give back to your community, why it's important to get involved in your community. I get volunteers to help out with things around the area, just really help people feel more connected to the place that they live so they're more willing to help.
That's awesome. What are some of the most common things that United Way does for the local community?
We support 23 different programs in this area, and we support people from all walks of life, seniors, kids, people that have fallen on rough times. There's a lot of financial help that people need in this community, and we are able to fund some programs that help that kind of situation.
What are some of the things that United Way does for young learners?
Well, we have a couple of programs that we support that are focused on kids individually, and one of them is school-based mental health, and it's available in a lot of the counties that we serve. We cover Brooke, Ohio, Marshall, and Wetzel-Tyler counties in West Virginia, and then Belmont County in Ohio. And it teaches life skills, anti-bullying, drug awareness, abuse awareness, suicide awareness, so that kids are aware of there are some pretty heavy things going on in this world, and this kind of program helps them navigate a little bit better through school, through life, through what they've seen their parents go through.
That's interesting. Are there any upcoming events people at home should know about?
Oh, we have so many upcoming events. So this month is Match Madness. We have a promotion with Bordis and Bordis where every donation that comes to the United Way throughout the month of March, we kind of played on the words March Madness, and it's called Match Madness, but everything is doubled. So we're working on that this month. Next month, we are working on our allocations panels, which is how we give out our funding. It's not a fundraiser, it's not an event, but it's a volunteer opportunity. And then we have a golf scramble in May. And then we just had our chili cook-off meeting for June. So very, very busy months coming up.
Yeah, schedule's full, huh?
Yes.
How can people at home watching get involved?
Well, we have a website, of course, unitedwayuov.org. We have a lot of stories there about people who have gone through some really tough times, and then through the United Way funding, they've come out on the other end of that. So that's a way that people can find out more about the community and ways that they can help. Volunteerism, anybody that wants to get involved in the community can call the United Way, and we can help partner you with a project in the area to take advantage of that. And then just support nonprofits who are having special events and go to the steak fries or the spaghetti dinners or the bigger events that are happening in the community to make sure you're supporting local nonprofits.
Why is it important that people donate?
So financially here in the Valley, again, there are a lot of people that are falling on hard times.
Yeah.
No one is everyone is subject to falling on tough times.
Yeah, of
no
course.
matter what position you're in, what job you have. Obviously, we went through a pandemic, and a lot of people went through times they never thought they'd have to go through. So keep that in mind, because at some point it could be you. But in the meantime, just make sure that you're willing to help, listen to others, just be compassionate, and that all comes through with United Way through our donations and the programs we fund.
So what do most of the donations go towards?
Yeah, we have an annual campaign. It's called Give Where You Live this year, because 99% of every donation we receive stays right here in the Upper Ohio Valley, which is very important for people to know. So they know that even though United Way is a national brand, that we are 100% local here. So that's important for people to know. And when it goes to our campaign, we have about 30 programs we support that cover health, education, and financial stability for, again, people from all walks of life in our area.
Thanks for joining us, Jessica.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
If you want to donate, volunteer, or even just learn more, you can visit their website at unitedway.org. Again, that's unitedway.org. Up next, one local basketball team recently won a state title. Find out who when WJMH Reports comes back after this break.
Welcome back. We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Chris Evans.
And I'm Xavier McLemore.
Joining us for sports and entertainment news is WJMH anchor John McGlumphy.
Thanks, Chris and Xavier. Senior and four-year John Marshall football player Coda Moore has signed with Bethany College on a 4-year program. Coda will be pursuing a degree in physical education. During his senior year at John Marshall, Moore had 4 interceptions, 28 tackles, and 2 tackles for loss. He also had 16 receptions and a kick return touchdown. We would like to congratulate Coda on his signing and wish him the best at Bethany. Recently, the Cameron's girls basketball team won their first Class A title game against Gilmer County. The team was down by 2 with only seconds on the clock when Ashlyn Van Tassel sunk 2 foul shots and tied the game. The inbound was then tipped to Macy Neely, who hit the game-winning 3 just before the buzzer went off. Head coach Holly Pettit, along with the other coaches, are proud of the team for giving it their all.
From a coaching standpoint, it's great to see the girls how far they've come, how hard they work, and they definitely deserve to win the state championship because they've worked so hard, leading up to this point.
After the tournament, sophomore Ashley Van Tassel was named captain of the first team all-tournament team. Sophomore Kenzie Clutter was named to the second team, and freshman Macy Neely received honorable mention. Congratulations to the Cameron's girls basketball team on winning its first state championship. The Ohio Valley is hosting its 3rd annual Ohio Valley Easter egg hunt on April 9th. The Easter egg hunt will take place at the Red Devils football field in St. Clairsville and will have food trucks, face painting, games, surprise giveaways, and much more. The hunt consists of 6 fields separated for ages 1 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 8, 9 to 12, and 13 to 17. There will also be a special needs field for all ages. An adult charity Easter egg hunt will also take place at 11 o'clock. The cost to enter is $25 per person, and all adults and children must be registered before the day of the hunt. To register, you can visit www.ovegghunt.com. Again, that website is www.egghunt.com. Doors open at 9:30 a.m. and the hunt will begin at 10.
Thank you, John. Coming up next, WJMH reporter Clara Evans will take you to a fairly new pizza establishment in Moundsville.
Stay tuned. WJMH Reports will be right back.
To a child battling a critical illness, a wish can feel like a dream. But with your help, it isn't out of reach. Wishes are an important part of medical treatment. A chance for kids to see themselves stronger, braver, to see that the impossible is possible. Wishes can give kids the strength to fight, to get better, to grow up. Where there's a wish, there's a way.
We've got more news now on WJMH Reports. I'm Chris Evans.
And I'm Xavier McLemore.
This week's Business of the Week was originally based in New Martinsville and expanded into Moundsville. WJMH reporter Clara Evans has more.
Though it has only recently been opened, the original PJ's Pizza has quickly become a booming business. Having only been open since the last week in December, Original PJ's Pizza has rapidly grown to be a fan favorite in the Ohio Valley. Prior to opening its doors in Moundsville, Original PJ's opened in New Martinsville in 2016, and the owners plan to continue expanding. Owner Erica Donahue hopes that all customers feel happy and comfortable when they dine at Original PJ's.
I want them to feel welcome. We're family here. We just want everything to be perfect. We wanted people to enjoy their meals in a nice environment.
Donahue hopes to be very involved in the community in the future.
We try to be involved in the community as much as possible. We can't wait till softball and baseball starts right across the street. We're going to have deals for people. They'll be coming in from there. We're going to hopefully have some more concession type things available for them.
PJ's offers a full-service menu including pizza, wings, burgers, pasta meals, fish, wedgie sandwiches, and subs. They also offer many different kinds of desserts. The owners and staff of the Original PJ's Pizza hope to continue bringing a family-like atmosphere to the community for many years to come. Reporting from the Original PJ's Pizza on Ohio Street in Moundsville, I'm Clara Evans for WJMH Reports.
Thanks, Clara. If you would like to visit Original PJ's Pizza, they are open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., or you can give them a call at 304-810-4050. Again, that number is 304-810-4050.
John Marshall High School had many successful events this week.
Yeah, and the lip sync battle was loved by every student.
And a big thank you to the JM students, staff, and community members who volunteered to donate at the blood drive.
Indeed. And thank you to everyone at home for continuing to watch WJMH Reports.
And thank you to WLU-TV and Xfinity for airing WJMH Reports.
We'll be back next week with more stories from around the community right here on WLU-TV. For Xavier McLemore, John McGlumphy, and everyone here at WJMH Media, I'm Chris Evans. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.
Sometimes one moment changes everything. One song, one game, one mission. Visit Make-A-Wish online to help grant more life-changing wishes.